Think you get why the world is captivated? Think it's just the green eyes? The smile that could melt glaciers? Look closer. What if the real magic, the thing that makes millions feel a profound connection, isn't just about what you see? Have you ever wondered why his influence stretches so far beyond music charts? Why his name sparks something deeper than simple admiration? Today, we pull back the curtain. We expose the 10 hidden currents that make Harry Styles not just a star, but a force of genuine beauty, the kind that changes how you see the world, and maybe even yourself. Forget the magazine covers for a moment. We're diving into the architecture of his appeal. This isn't about a genetics lottery. It's about choices. It's about a way of navigating fame, pressure, and the human experience itself. It's the subtle gestures, the unspoken understanding, the quiet strength that resonates on a soul level. His impact isn't fleeting. It's building a legacy of kindness and authenticity. If you've ever felt drawn to his orbit and couldn't quite name why, prepare for the revelation. These 10 facets are the answer. Number 1. The confidence without ego. Imagine walking into a room and instantly putting people at ease. Not by dominating the space, but by simply being present. Harry's confidence isn't a shield, it's an open door. It's the quiet hum of self-assurance that allows others to feel safe and seen. Think of a perfectly balanced scale. He carries himself with weight, but never tips into arrogance. In a world that often rewards self-promotion above all else, his humility shines. Remember that interview where he deflected praise onto his collaborators? That wasn't an act. It was a glimpse into a core belief. True strength doesn't need to shout. But what fuels this quiet confidence? The answer might surprise you. Number 2. Kindness that doesn't perform. Kindness in the spotlight can feel staged. But Harry's acts of generosity often happen in the shadows. Imagine the ripple effect of a private message to a struggling fan, a quiet donation to a local charity, a genuine word of appreciation to someone working behind the scenes. These aren't headlines, they're heartbeats. Think of the countless stories shared by fans, a comforting word, a moment of acknowledgement that felt deeply personal. It's like a steady, gentle rain nourishing unseen roots. It's empathy in action, not for applause, but because it's the only way he knows how to be. And speaking of unseen forces, what about the power of what he doesn't say? Number 3. The mystery of silence. In an age of constant noise, Harry's measured words carry weight. He understands that not every thought needs to be broadcast. His silence isn't emptiness. It's a space for reflection, for intention. It's like the pregnant pause in a powerful song. It amplifies what comes next. Remember his response in that high-pressure interview? The thoughtful delay before he spoke? That wasn't hesitation, it was consideration. It's a quiet strength that draws people in, making them lean in to listen when he finally does speak. That restraint, in a world of oversharing, is a rare and captivating quality. I met Harry briefly after a show, one fan shared online. I was so nervous, I could barely speak. He just looked at me, really looked at me, and said, "It's okay, take your time." That silence, it felt like acceptance. But when he does choose to speak, especially through his art, prepare to feel seen. Number 4. Vulnerability in his lyrics. His songs aren't just catchy tunes, they're open diaries. Think of the rawness in his voice when he sings about heartbreak, insecurity, and the messy parts of being human. It's like he's handing you a fragile piece of his own heart, trusting you to hold it gently. Songs like Falling or Little Freak aren't polished narratives. They're snapshots of vulnerability in progress. That honesty acts like a mirror for his listeners, reflecting their own unspoken emotions. It's in those moments of lyrical exposure that a profound connection is forged. He gives voice to the feelings we often struggle to articulate ourselves. His vulnerability is like a crack in a perfectly smooth surface. It lets the light in, illuminating the beauty within the imperfection. And just like his music transcends boundaries, so does his approach to something seemingly superficial. Number 5. Fashion as emotional armor. His clothes aren't costumes, they're declarations. Think of him stepping onto the red carpet in an unexpected silhouette, a bold pattern, a touch of traditionally feminine flair. It's not about shock value, it's about dismantling outdated rules. It's like an artist using a canvas to express a deeper truth, the fluidity of identity, the joy of self-acceptance. Remember the backlash to that iconic magazine cover? It sparked a conversation that needed to happen. His fashion choices aren't frivolous. They're a visual representation of his inner freedom, and they empower others to embrace their own unique expression. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. A sentiment that seems to echo in every fabric he chooses. But beyond the grand gestures, it's the quiet consistency in his relationships that truly speaks volumes. Number 6. Loyalty without loudness. True loyalty doesn't need a microphone. Think of the stories that quietly circulate, the unwavering support for longtime friends, the remembering of names, the consistent presence in the lives of those he cares about. It's like an anchor in a storm, providing steadfast support without seeking recognition. Remember the anecdotes from his early career, the teachers he still acknowledges? That's not manufactured sentiment, it's ingrained character. That quiet dependability is a form of beauty that builds trust and lasts a lifetime. His loyalty is like a deeply rooted tree, weathering any storm, its presence a constant source of strength for those around it. And when things get tough, how does he navigate the pressure? With a disarming and unexpected weapon. Number 7. Humor that heals. Laughter is a universal language, and Harry speaks it fluently. His humor isn't biting or mean-spirited. It's self-aware, playful, and often serves to diffuse tension. Think of those light-hearted interview moments, the ability to poke fun at himself without taking things too seriously. It's like a pressure valve, releasing stress and creating connection. Remember his spontaneous jokes on stage, the way he can laugh off a mishap? That ability to find lightness in the midst of intense scrutiny is incredibly attractive. It shows a healthy perspective and an inner peace that isn't easily rattled. Isn't there something undeniably beautiful about someone who can make you smile, effortlessly? But it's not just about making a crowd feel good, it's about the individual connections he makes. Number 8. A gaze that feels safe. Think about the power of genuine eye contact. The feeling of being truly seen, even for a fleeting moment. Harry has a way of connecting with people through his gaze that transcends the chaos around him. It's like a still point in a turning world, offering a sense of calm and focus. Remember the fan encounters that go viral, the stories of feeling like the only person in his universe during a brief interaction? That level of presence is a gift. It communicates empathy and understanding without a single word. That intentionality in his attention is a profound and often overlooked aspect of his beauty. His gaze is like a steady beam of light, cutting through the noise and finding the individual in the crowd. But beneath all the charisma and connection, there's a driving force that fuels everything. Number 9. Discipline you never see. Success isn't accidental. Behind the effortless charm and captivating performances lies a rigorous dedication to his craft. Think of the countless hours of rehearsal, the meticulous songwriting process, the constant striving for artistic growth. It's like the unseen foundation of a magnificent building, essential but often hidden. Remember the stories from his collaborators about his work ethic, his commitment to excellence? That unwavering discipline is the engine that drives his creativity and allows him to consistently deliver at such a high level. That internal drive, that commitment to his art, is a quiet but powerful form of beauty. And finally, the core of it all. The one secret that underpins everything else and ensures his beauty isn't just a passing trend. Number 10. His unshakable sense of self. Through the whirlwind of fame, the constant scrutiny, Harry has maintained a remarkable sense of inner stability. Think about his journey, from teenage stardom to global icon, and how he has navigated it all while staying true to himself. It's like a compass, always pointing north, regardless of the surrounding storms. Remember his consistent message of self-acceptance and his refusal to be defined by external expectations? That deep-rooted sense of self is the ultimate source of his enduring beauty. It's an internal strength that radiates outwards, inspiring others to embrace their own authentic selves. This is the secret that makes him truly handsome, inside and out. The source of the glow. So the next time you see Harry Styles, remember it's more than just what meets the eye. It's a carefully cultivated inner landscape that shines through in every interaction, every song, every choice he makes. It's a testament to the power of kindness, authenticity, and an unwavering commitment to being true to yourself. Which of these 10 secrets resonated with you the most? Let us know in the comments below. We're eager to hear your thoughts. Do you see his kindness as his most striking feature? Or perhaps his quiet confidence? Share your insights. And if you found a new appreciation for the depth of Harry's beauty, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more explorations into the stories behind the stars. Like this video and share it with anyone who needs a reminder that true beauty comes from within.